Hey there, YouTube land, and it is getting close to the end of 2014, so you're going to see a few of these videos from, well, not just from me, but from a lot of people. You're going to see top 10 movies of 2014, top 10 releases, box sets. Well, I did one on box sets, so Scream Factory being one of the companies that I buy a crap load of stuff from because they kind of deal with the movies that I like. I thought I'd do a top 10 releases of Scream Factory. Now, this isn't going to include box sets or anything like that, so don't expect to see like the Halloween set or anything like that on here. These are basically single releases that they put out that I think are and for once, it's not going to be random. It's going to be like from 10 to 1, top 10 releases of Scream Factory Blu-ray releases of 2014, in my humble opinion. So these are my personal picks. Professor Pin's personal picks. There we go. That my hair is kind of like got a mind of its own today. So part Tintin, part Captain Haddock. We'll go with that. Number 10 is Witchboard. Kevin Tenney's film. Just a great film. This is a great release. There's a ton of special features. I spoke about this one a lot. Tiny Katane, who, in my opinion, made White Snake very famous by dancing on their car, and pretty much in the videos. And you know what? This is actually a really good movie. It's got there's a cool buddy storyline. Aside from the romance, there's kind of like a bromance storyline in here as well. And but don't let that like take you away from it. This is a really good movie. There's some good atmosphere to it. Love the transfer of this thing here. It's got like a lot of the older features that were on there as well, but it's got a ton of new features as well. Easily, like I said, and I always say this when I talk about this movie, this could have and should have been a collector's edition release that has just as many features as another one that's going to be mentioned later on in this video. But number 10, Witchboard. Number 9 is the first collector's edition that I'm going to mention, and the first one that I actually know. The second one, actually, that I got the poster of. There's a couple coming out next year that I really want to get the poster of, so I'll probably be ordering those off of Scream Factory as well. And that is Motel Hell. I really dug this movie. It's kind of like a dark humor type of thing. You see that like kind of pig mask with the chainsaw? If you watch the movie Texas Chainsaw, there's kind of like a homage to it in there. Just look for it. Let me know down below if you actually can find it, if you found it. And you know exactly where it's at. There's some really cool stuff on here. You know, there's new audio commentary on here with director Kevin O'Connor. We got new interviews. Just a bunch of great stuff. This poster art, by the way, is fantastic. Great one. It has the original on here as well, like the this one here, kind of like the cool, cheesy one. But you can't beat this new artwork. It's really, really well done. Scream Factory sometimes gets like slammed for some of the art that they do, but this is amazing. Number 8 is one that a lot of people are going to be surprised to see on the list. It's one that I picked up recently, actually, and it is a Pumpkinhead 2, Blood Wings. Is this the greatest movie ever made? No, but it's exactly what it's supposed to be. Cheesy fun, just done by, directed by Jeff Burr, who directed the third Texas Chainsaw Massacre film. And what really puts this one over the edge, and how did this one get up higher than a movie like Motel Hell, which is very well acclaimed among the genre fans? Well, this has an over hour-long interview with director Jeff Burr. That was incredible, and a lot of great genre actors in this one here. We got Kane Hodder in this one. We have Amy Dolenz, of course, as well as Andrew Robinson, Soleil Moon Frye, you know, well, Punky Brewster, and very ton of gore, cheesy movie. Jeff Burr realized he could not do the technical, like he was not the creature guy that Stan Winston was. He could not do that. He could not make the fairy tale-ish type dark fairy tale creature that Pumpkinhead the original was. So he went for more of a, you know, throw a lot of people in there, gore fest, a bit of humor, have fun with it, and that's what he did. And it's much, much better than it gets credit for. And again, not the sci-fi edition of the films. Number 7, Night of the Demons, the other Kevin Tenney one, and again, great film. This one is a collector's edition. It's got a really cool cover. I like that there. This is, of course, Angela. Angela? Nope, that's Angela. This is Linnea Quigley, who, even in her earlier roles, was already picked as being like the kind of the sex pot, the kind of sex symbol thing. Kathy Podwell is the main star of this. She acted in Dallas. She was the last person that JR actually is married to in the series Dallas. And she's kind of the star of this one. She has that southern charm that plays well in this movie here as the lead actress. There's a great wraparound in this one here. People always remember Alina Quigley's lipstick scene. Of course, she would go on to I think to marry the guy that did the special effects for her in this film here. So kind of helped make where she could put the lipstick and insert it inside of her breast. It was a really weird scene, but it's memorable, and that's why you see her right on front with lipstick. Number 6, 10, 9, 8, 7. Yep, number 6 is Sleepaway Camp. Fun little one. I love this movie. Return to Sleepaway Camp is completely horrid, but this one and part 2 and 3 are a lot of fun. I mean, like, they're coming out next year, and I'm so excited to get those. But this was the one that started it all. It was very cheesy. It was very camp. This is a movie that, like, John Waters would sit down and watch. And, definitely, this is a John Waters style movie. It's very over the top. The aunt in this movie, she has like a couple tiny scenes, but she like steals the show. She's just so, oh man, she is so Andy Warhol-ish or John Waters. It's kind of a weird-ish kind of character that comes, but she doesn't seem out of place in this movie. She seems perfectly in place in what she does, and this is a strange little film. It's a slasher film. It's very cheesy. There were pretty much none actors, most of them that were in this film when he started. Felissa Rose was was kind of the lead. She had to do very few lines in the film, but I think she did a great job. And as we all know, Felissa Rose grew up to be a very, very attractive woman. Now we're down to the top 5, and number 5 is a great Canadian one, a exploitation, and it is Ginger Snaps. Ginger Snaps is an amazing film. It's one of the best, truly one of the best werewolf films made, and definitely one of the best, if not the best, modern werewolf film. As let me think. Yeah, The Wolfman was good, but no, this was probably one of the best, if not the best, modern werewolf film out there. This one and part 2 of Ginger Snaps, really, really good and really underrated. I would love to see that get a release. Part 2 is the one in the asylum, but this one here is incredible. And right from the opening, it gets you right away with their pictures of them, like basically posing as in different death scenes. It's really, really cool. They're very morose, kind of weird sisters, and just imagine if the Soska sisters were and basically highlighting a movie. It would be Ginger Snaps. Great film, and I think Terry David Mulligan, actually, a Canadian celebrity, has a kind of cameo on this one. Number 4 is the classic dark fairy tale that you will watch every Halloween once you own this one here, and it is Pumpkinhead. It is a beautiful film. Lance Henriksen does an amazing job in this one here. The effects are incredible. Stan Winston is the master. Rest in peace. Of this type of work. He just does these creatures so well, and it was a great package. There's some great features on this one as well, and you remember Stan Winston. This one's such a shame that he's gone now, but a great film. Very quickly paced, very well done. Top 3. Number 3 is another recent one, Lord of Illusions. This one here actually is much maligned Clive Barker film. I really do like this one. Scott Bakula makes a convincing lead, a really good lead, and I'm surprised he hasn't gone on to do more like lead roles like this. He does some great work in this one here. This one is directed by Clive Barker, and it has both the theatrical cut, which you're probably most familiar with, and the director's cut, which Clive Barker wanted you to see. So you want to see the Lord of Illusions the way that it's supposed to be seen, get ready to shove in the Blu-ray and go into that wild, wacky, crazy world of Clive Barker's that goes beyond horror and it enters another realm of kind of a dark fantasy type of thing. I never consider Clive Barker to be I don't want to say just a horror, but just they're horror, but I don't consider them just horror. Or they have a world. It's like Del Toro or Peter Jackson when he's doing his Lord of the Rings films. They have a world that's he's built up, and there's rules, and there's it's just got it's a magical, mystical sense that you really can just engross yourself into. Now, Rom's reviews is a huge Clive Barker fan, so if you haven't checked out his channel, you should do so. He'll have like his whole videos of like his Clive Barker collection. He's got it all, man. I got like some of these Blu-rays here, but he's got the comics, he's got the works, and Lord of Illusion is one of my favorites. Number 2 was a Full Moon classic, so only a short film, and it does have that fairy tale feel to it, and it would be one of the best movies that Full Moon, in my opinion, would ever make. And man, just a great cast. We got oh God, where are they? Guy Rolfe's in this one, right? Yeah, it's Guy Rolfe, and just some incredible people. The girl that acted in the video "Take on Me" for Aha, she's in this actually. And she's not the nice character that she was in that video. But one of the favorites for my son is the character of Punch, who was in here, and really well done. And how their origin of their new Punch comes about throughout the film. It's interesting to see it. And They Walk, They Talk, They Kill, Dolls. This is a great release. Fantastic features on this one here. I love this. This is probably my favorite cover art of 2014. I just love the way this is done. It captures the spirit of the movie better than anything else. And like, most people love this. There's a couple people that actually complained that it wasn't the original cover art, which of course, by the way, is on the inside here. And this is, you know, it's evocative cover art, and you remember it. This was cover art that was made before the movie was made. And basically that scene had to be put into the movie to basically say with the poster. It makes sense for the poster. This here actually really does encapsulate what the film's about. Watch the movie, look the art again, you get what I mean. And number 1 will come as no surprise, I don't think, to anybody that's been looking at the Scream Factory stuff this year, is one that a lot of people never thought they were going to see come out. Scream Factory's been doing a lot with this and never thought you know, it could ever happen. They managed to pull off the Halloween set, which nobody ever thought was going to happen. And this is one here that people have been wanting for a long time. Finally got it, and they got it in a different version than they expected to get it. And it's Nightbreed, the director's cut. There was a Cabal cut that was out. And I guess a lot of us had seen it either at conventions or online or something. And it would have been a cut that had like all of the cutscenes like crammed into it. Unfortunately, the Cabal cut itself makes little to no sense. The pacing's horrible, and basically it's because it's just every cut scene just shoved right in there, whether it made sense to it or not. Well, Scream Factory reached out to Clive Barker for Lord of Illusions and for Nightbreed, and basically said, you know, come in, make these movies the way that they should have been done. We'll get all the footage. We get all so there's boxes and boxes of footage were found for Nightbreed. I mean, tons of stuff, and Clive Barker came back in and cut the film and made the Nightbreed that he wanted made. Some people do prefer the theatrical cut. They think it moves a little faster, and they don't like some of the more human like relationship aspects of it. And you know, when you watch it when you're younger and stuff, you kind of the one you like maybe well, everybody's got their own opinion. Let's go with that one. But I personally think I do love Nightbreed, the director's cut, and I really think that Clive Barker did an amazing job. So, from 10 to 1, number 10, Kevin Tenney's Witchboard. Number 9, Motel Hell. Number 8, Jeff Burr's Pumpkinhead 2, Blood Wings. Cheesy fun and over an hour long interview, so check it out, especially if you're a Jeff Burr fan. Number 8, Kevin Tenney's Night of the Demons. Number 7, the ultra cheesy classic, Sleepaway Camp. Number 6, number 7, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Okay, number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, my counting is off now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Oh, number 5. Knew I had that wrong. Ginger Snaps. Great release. Fantastic film. It's a must-have. You should have it in your collection. Have it by now. If you don't, go get it. It's a really, really good one. If you got any, like, gift card money left, whatever, all these here are top releases that you should own. Number 4, Pumpkinhead. Amazing. Number 3, the incredible and last release of 2014 for Scream Factory. By the way, Lord of Illusion. So grab this one while it's out in stores. This one actually made its way to Walmart, of all places. Number 2, the incredibly done Dolls. Love this film. And the number 1 release for Scream Factory, single release of Blu-ray release of 2014, is Nightbreed, the director's cut. Just incredible film, incredible artwork, and for me, I dig the fact that the original, very cool artwork is here, and I really love this here picture. Nightbreed is a different beast of a film. I'll review it one of these days for you guys, but a fantastic movie. That's my top 10 Scream Factory releases. I gotta go see if I can tame my hair because I think it's growing a mind of its own. Kind of liking that movie Body Bags. Hopefully not liking that movie Body Bags. Have a great night. Hello from the giant lobster head. And for me right now, my throat is going, so it's seriously, it's time for tea. And maybe I'll make one more video. Like, kind of liking these top 10 lists. Hopefully you guys do. Let me know down below if you're enjoying the top 10 lists and the basically the collection lists and stuff like that. And let me know if there's any collections or stuff that you want to see.